Testing, testing. 1, 2, 1, 2. Testing, testing. Perfect. Comes through loud and clear. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to NACS Season 1, Race 14 here at Abu Dhabi. We are in the second half of the season now, folks, after our last sprint race to Hungary and last week's insane race at Singapore, where we saw a double podium finish from the Alfa Romeo duo and a win, first win of the season for Blue Jelly and the McLaren. Now we're here at Abu Dhabi, and the McLaren's looking to strike back once again, but so is Vodka Victory, our current Drivers' Championship leader in the Aston Martin, who has come back with a vengeance after that last lap incident with Jelly at Singapore. Cost him a lot of points, so he's going to want to bounce back. And not holding anything back at all, just going all at it, all out racing here. We're missing a couple guys. It is Thanksgiving week, so some people are gone to visit family, you know, who live in the United States and all that jazz. So we'll see some of those folks back next week or the week after, I'm sure. But for now, it looks like this is what we got tonight. Both Aston Martins of Greatest and Vodka Victory, both Red Bulls of Pete and Newfie and Smoke, aka Black Stappen, Slingshot and Drupally in the Alfa Romeos, and Sparky and Jelly in the McLarens. That's who we got for tonight. Short qualifying session, followed by 29 laps here at Abu Dhabi. And we'll get things underway here now. But yeah, folks, so everyone's going to ready up here now. We're going to get Abu Dhabi under the way with a short qualifying session, 18 minutes in length, as per usual. But before we get into that, we're going to have a quick little shout out to our sponsor for this stream. Sponsor for the stream is Young Children's Author, April Harvey, from Newfoundland, Labrador, Canada. Creator of the Millie the Newfoundland Witch book series. There are 3 books in total. One just recently published, 2-time Amazon Top 100 children's books in Exploring Canada for Children. And the books are recommended for ages 10 and under. They include a young reader's question and activity guide to make more memories with your kids and relatives this holiday season coming up. April does have her books available on Amazon.com, so if you're a Prime member, that means, you know, you should get a good deal on that. Combine, like I said, she has 3 out right now, so nice little package for Christmas. And doing so, you'll be supporting an independent Newfoundland author who is doing it all by herself. No one else involved. She's doing it all on her own, going to markets and selling her books online. On her own website that she has called aprilharvey.com. So make sure you go there, check her out, check out what she's about. She's also a poet. She's published a couple of poetry books. So make sure you check that out as well, and go show her some love. She'd really appreciate it. So thanks again, April Harvey, for sponsoring this stream. But now, here we go into the short qualifying session at Abu Dhabi. Now, this track is one of the biggest killers of tires on the entire F1 calendar, in my opinion. Can be very tricky to manage tires here. We're going to see softs in the quali, but in the race, you know, not going to see a lot of them because they're not going to last that long. 8 laps at most, I would say. So unless there's a late safety car, I doubt we'll see soft tires being used much here tonight at all. Most people will probably opt to stick to the hards and the mediums instead. We already got 2 guys coming out on track 03, actually. We got both McLarens, Jelly and Sparky, and Vodka Victory out there now. Looks like Jelly is first out, though. So we're going to hold on with him for now. Jelly was our previous race winner at Singapore, his first win of the season here in NACS Season 1. Him and his teammate Sparky are trying to climb up the constructor standings and finish as high as possible before the end of the season. They're just trying to keep putting in result week after week so they can climb up. It would be hard to catch the #1 team right now, Aston Martin, but I mean, hey, anything's possible. Anything can happen. You also have Smoke, who had issues last week at Singapore, where the game reset all his settings, but fortunately now a week has passed, he got everything sorted out again, so he'll be looking to have a return to form here as well at Abu Dhabi. And Sparky, like I said, in the other McLaren, also had a rough week last week at Singapore. Game put him on the wrong tires, ended up having to do a second pit stop, which kind of just ruined his whole race from there. So he's going to want to be back up, fighting to get back up on the podium once again with his teammate. But here we go. Jelly is the first person out here right now. 17.5 in the first sector. See how he does here. Come up the chicane. One of the trickiest parts on the entire track. Easily, without a doubt. A shadow of a doubt. So Jelly, he's still good here as long as he keeps it together here in the final sector. He'll be the first person to post the time on the board. That'll be the time to beat. He is going all out here, using as much ERS as he possibly can. Again, like I was saying, folks, normally we have like over 10 people, but we're missing a couple guys this week due to this being like the Thanksgiving week coming up for Americans. So, but there we go. Jelly 123.6, first time on the board, followed by Vodka Victory, only 1/10 behind, 123.7. Great laps from the two of them there. We also have the other McLaren coming around, though. He's gonna have to go around again. It looks like, but Pete the Newfie 124.5. Pete will take anything he can get tonight. He's been gone a few weeks now, hasn't had much racing time, but he's on there now. He got a decent time up there for now. Obviously nowhere as quick as Jelly or Vodka, but still up there, 124.5. Though, like I said, Smoke, Great Ace, and Sparky all gonna have to go around again, really. We're gonna hold on Smoke here for now, and the other Red Bull, who is on a hot lap here. Everyone is out on track right now. I mean, there's only 8 people, so there's no reason not to. It's not like the track is that crowded or anything. Everyone here, yep, they're going around starting doing, I guess, everyone else is doing their hot lap on their second lap out. Or on their third, I should say. But right now, Jelly does have the time to beat. Vodka Victory, like I said, only a 10th behind. Very small margin there. Jelly's gone back into the pits, obviously. Wait for more rubber to get on track before it comes out again, I would imagine. There we go, though. His teammate Sparky, was that? No? Okay. I guess he's going around again. I'm not sure what's going on with Sparky. He's had to go around a couple more times than you would think. Puts up a 127. There you go. Great Ace puts up a 126.1. And that was a hot lap for him. So looks like his pace, he's struggling a little bit for pace here in Abu Dhabi tonight. But hey, anything's possible in the race. Smoke, unfortunately, still not able to get a great time up there. Sparky might have some ERS troubles here as well. Come up through the second sector, he's already down. He's definitely going to run out of ERS on this lap. For sure, but Slingshot in the Alfa Romeo posts a 125.6, gets him ahead of Great Ace, but also Druply, his teammate, with the 124.3, just a couple tenths faster than Pete, but still nowhere compared to Jelly or Vodka just yet. Nowhere near. Like I said, Sparky looks like he's gonna get a little lucky. He's gonna have enough ERS to still get this done if he's actually gonna post this lap time. Let's see, is he gonna post this or is he going back into the pits? I know he is gonna post it, and Sparky's gonna cross the line with a pretty solid time there, 124.2. Nice, that moves him just ahead of Drupally by a tenth, up to third. But yeah, Jelly has really come into his own these past couple of weeks. 3-week streak on the podium. Started out rough in NACS. He's definitely been improving his racecraft and just his overall pace on the game over the past month or so. So, gotta give him props for that. He's back out once again, 11 minutes to go in the qualifying session. And so is Pete the Newfie. Pete the Newfie coming back out there once again as well. His teammate Smoke still unable to get a solid lap time here. Coming down the straightaway. And there's Pete ahead of him. And it did say Smoke was up like half a second there. So we'll see. Is Pete going to move out of his way? Like, what's... Yeah, and that validates Smoke's lap. Like, what? I'm not sure what happened there. Like, Pete literally wasn't moving out of his teammate's way, even though Pete was on an out lap and his teammate was on a hot lap. Huge miscommunication there. That's actually something that we do penalize here in NACS is you know, blocking someone in qualifying, let alone your own teammate. Like, that's crazy. Pete didn't move over at all. He just stayed exactly where he was too, even though he was on an out lap and his teammate behind him was clearly on a hot lap. So yeah, definitely some miscommunication there from the Red Bull duo. A lot of the guys going back into the pits here now, though Jelly, hold on with him, he is out here again. So we'll see here now, Jelly coming down the straightaway up to the chicane. Let's see his entry into here. There he goes, turns in there. Bada bing, bada boom. We'll see how his time is looking coming up to the final sector. Here now after this sweeping turn. Sweeping left-hander. And he's pretty even with his time. Pretty even with his time, not too much improvement here. Maybe the time to be saved is here in the final sector, though. This final sector can be very tricky, very easy to lose time here if you're not careful. So we will see. Because regardless, he's going to cross the line here. So we'll see. What is it? Jelly's going to cross the line with... oh, wow. Yeah, saves a couple tenths there. 123.3 for Jelly. A full second, almost a full second faster than his teammates' time so far there. 123.3 to Vodka's 123.7. Pete the Newfie crosses the line as well. Only improves by like a tenth there. Doesn't move up any position. Still fifth at the moment behind Drupally. Vodka Victory, though, currently on out lap. Looks like he'll be the next person to watch, starting a hot lap. Still trying to fight for pole, trying to take it away from Jelly with less than 8 minutes remaining. We shall see, we shall see. Here he goes. Vodka Victory starting a new hot lap. Got that ERS burning. Can he beat Jelly's time? Let's see. It's not just a 10 for him. He has to save several tenths here if he wants to beat Jelly's time. Jelly has gone back into the pits. I imagine we'll see him come out for at least one more run before this qualifying session is over. See, comes up to the chicane here now. It's through there, safe and sound. Comes up through the DRS zone. Let's see if he's up on any, if he's up at all coming into the final sector. No, he's not. He's actually down almost a tenth coming into the final sector. But like I said, similar to what Jelly did. Jelly wasn't. The time was pretty similar. This is the sector to save the time. You gotta be careful here on this curb. They're easy to invalidate here if you're not careful. If you go too far over, but he doesn't. He's all good. Oh no, there guy goes way wide there, and unfortunately that invalidates Vodka Victory's lap. Unfortunately, so he's gonna have to go around again. Meanwhile, Sparky the McLaren is out there now. Even coming up to the chicane. And Sparky actually posts a purple sector 2 there. Wow. Wow. Up several tenths here now. This is huge. This is huge. This could definitely get him into the 120 freeze with his teammate and Vodka. We got to keep it together here for the final sector. Keeps it in between the lines. It's looking pretty good for Sparky here. Coming across. And saves 3/10 of the time. Gets into the 120 freeze. Unfortunately, still not enough to jump Vodka Victory. Still about a tenth or so behind him. But that is a huge improvement on his time. Gets into the 120 freeze with Vodka and Jelly. Let's see. Smoke has actually jumped his teammate Pete the Newfie now. Just ever so slightly ahead of him. Half a tenth. Up in 5th. Pete and Great Ace still in the pits. I guess they're waiting to come out for one last run. Slingshot not saving any time there. Neither is Smoke. He's down a lot right now as well. I'm guessing he's going to have to go back in and try to do one last run. But Drooply Bunyan, though, is the person to watch right now, it looks like. Unless that gap was lying. That thing was lying to me that time. That was strange. But no, I don't think... Never mind, I guess he's not, I guess Drooply is gonna have to go around again here now. I'm not sure what happened there. Vodka Victory, though, in Sector 2. Even on his time right now. We'll see how he is coming up to the end of this corner. We're going a little far. A little farther, keeps it in the lines this time, but... Vodka Victory crosses the line, but unfortunately it's not going to be an improvement, almost identical to his previous time. We're still stuck with that at the moment. Sparky is up almost another tenth though right now. Oh, but he goes over there. Oh, that's going to cost him. That is going to cost him bad. Even though he didn't invalidate it, he definitely lost the time that he was saving there, that's for sure. Whoa, his car like super glitched for me there. What the hell? Just want to check. Nothing's... No, that was super strange. Super duper strange. I see there in chat now, Mr. Playbill says, good luck everyone. Thank you, Playbill, who's one of our drivers in the Ferrari. Unfortunately not able to be with us tonight, but he's wishing all the drivers good luck. So thank you for that, Playbill. And hopefully we'll see you next week for Silverstone. Unfortunately not going to be improving here for Sparky. Only 2 minutes left in the qualifying. Vodka Victory, you can see here, basically out of ERS. I think that might be it for him. I don't think he's going to be able to get another attempt in here. Honestly, no, he's going into the pits. No, even if he's as fast as possible, I don't think he's going to be able to get around again. So that's going to be it for Vodka. And most likely for Sparky here as well. So this could be it. It looks like Jelly might have this pole position here at Abu Dhabi. Drooply is up a couple tenths. He's going to cross the line here with a 123.7. Big improvement there for Droop. Actually snipes Sparky for a position there. Drooply bounces himself up to third in the Alfa Romeo. Good stuff, good stuff. So that won't make it super easy for Jelly because he's going to have, you know, his teammate's not going to be right there helping him. He's going to have the Aston Martin of Vodka and the Alfa Romeo of Drooply splitting the two McLarens, it looks like. With 1 minute left here, Pete the Newfie is on a hot lap, but as you can see here, he's almost out of ERS. His teammate's in the pits. His teammate is done for the qualifying. Jelly is out here. I mean, he basically almost has it secured right now. I guess he's just playing it safe. Because, yeah, his teammate is back on track, but he's not. There's no way he's not going to get around the track in 40 seconds time. Surely not. He's not going to have enough time. Pete the Newfie here, basically out of ERS. And I think that might prevent him from... Oh, it hits the pylons there. It's the pylons, as you can see. And oh, almost loses the rear end there. Big catch from Pete there. Catches it. Almost completely lost the car. But he keeps it together. Gets it across the line. And it is going to be a slight improvement there. Pete the Newfie improves by a tenth to post a faster time than his teammate. So Pete the Newfie will be starting ahead of his teammate Smoke in 5th. Big improvement for him there. Him and his teammate basically equal pace here, it looks like, at Abu Dhabi. So that's going to be it for Slingshot as well. Looks like he's going to start in the back in 7th, unless Great Ace is on a flyer here, though. Great Ace is up half a second. And there we go. Yep, Great Ace steals the position from Slingshot. So Slingshot is going to be starting at the very back, unfortunately. But hey, anything's possible in the race. There we go. Great Ace starts 7th ahead of Sling. Put a 125.4. But yeah, pace all spread out here, all over the board. But there we go, just for badness. Even though he already had the pole position secured, Jelly posted an even faster time at 123.1. Basically 6/10 faster than Vodka Victory and Drooply's times. So it looks like Jelly, you think, could be the favorite to win this race as well. But long race, 29-lap race, it looks like here at Abu Dhabi, so anything's possible, and I think that's going to be it. Everyone's done here. It's just Pete Newfie, still the only person left out on track right now, but he's not going to be able to improve. He's done. So that's it for the qualifying. So congrats to Jelly for securing pole position for the race. He's going to start in the front row with Vodka Victory, 2 of them going at it once more. And then Drooply and Sparky starting on the 2nd row, both Red Bulls on the 3rd, and then you have Great Ace and Slingshot starting in the back. There we go, folks. That's going to be it for the qualifying. Before the race, the drivers are going to have a quick little 5-minute intermission just to take care of business, do what they got to do before the full race here at Abu Dhabi begins. So I will see you guys back here in 5 minutes' time for the full race. And we're back, folks, after that quick little intermission there. Drivers just doing a quick formation lap to get ready at the grid. Let's see what tires everyone's running there, like usual. Okay, so as expected, like I said, no one starting on the softs. They're expected, you know, like I said, they burn up way too fast. Now, I don't know if this is a visual glitch, but for me, it's showing that it's daytime right now. But no, then again, I guess it's because the race at Abu Dhabi does start at sunset, I believe. So that's the reason for that. I'm sure it will get dark as the race goes on. But yeah, so we can see here, like I said, you know, half the guys starting on the mediums, half the guys doing the opposite strategy, starting on the hard. So Jelly will be on the faster tire. Same thing will his teammates. So the two McLarens are going to try to get ahead and pull a gap. That is going to be their strategy here, try to pull a gap over Vodka and Druply, whereas Vodka and Druply are going to play the long game. Meanwhile, Smoke is also on the faster tire compared to his teammate, and Sling is also on the faster tire compared to Great Ace here. So we could see a couple little scraps going on here. Like I said, they're interested in what's going on in the Red Bull camp tonight with what happened earlier with the two teammates. Here we go. Jelly, as fast as he is, could not park in the parking space. Neither could his teammate. Boys, learn the parking. I mean, everyone's done it at least once. For sure. And it's lights out and away we go here at the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Vodka Victory looks like he's getting a really good start there, actually. But so is Sparky behind. He moves up in the third position. Jelly takes away into the corner. But he goes way wide there, off track, actually. Druply there going at it with the McLaren of Sparky. Sparky gets past him, though. But yeah, Jelly went way wide off track there. That was something else. That was really sketchy. Ooh, the Red Bull's getting really close to the Alfa Romeo there of Druply. Great Ace still holding the head of Slingshot at the moment. Druply is burning ERS here now, though, trying to keep up with the top three. Top three runners. See here, oh, are they going at it in turn one? Yes, down here into the chicane. Yes, they are. Vodka Victory and Jelly going wheel to wheel. Jelly hits Vodka. Again, 2 races in a row. Vodka Victory's out of the race because Jelly hit him. Ah, that's going to be a penalty for sure. There's, like, obviously I have to see the replay. Ooh. Why are all the cars all the cars had to come to such a fast stop there? That's gonna be a full safety car. That's another DNF. Well, I mean, classified finisher still got points last race, but that's gonna be a full DNF for Vodka Victory here at Abu Dhabi. And I don't know. Vodka Victory made the pass. They were battling through, and then Jelly hit him. I don't know. We'll have to see what happened there, but it's not looking good for Jelly there. Jelly also picks up a 5-second penalty for ignoring the yellow flag. Hence why everyone came to a massive stop there. Like, everyone just came to a huge stop there. Everyone just all had to stop at once. That was crazy. I've never seen anything like that. But yeah, full safety car. I imagine everyone's just going to stay out in the tires they're currently still on. Jelly, though, does have that 5-second penalty that the game has already given him. So, he has already somewhat been penalized for that incident there with Vodka. 5 seconds anyway for ignoring the yellow flag. So that's definitely that could possibly ruin his chances of the win here. You know, Druply is someone else who's also very fast here. Oh, and the intervals are all glitching out. Nice. I don't know why this happens all the time at Abu Dhabi. This happened last year when we raced here at Abu Dhabi as well. Intervals were glitching, so that's awesome. Gotta love seeing that. That 2-minute interval there. Thank you, Codemasters. Appreciate that. Oh my god, someone else just went out. What was that? Pete the Noof? Was that Pete the Noofy? What was that? Pete just... I guess he missed his braking point or something? I don't know, hit into the board there or something. Wonder if he got any damage from that. So Smoke does get past Pete there because of that under the safety car. But both McLarens are going to be at the front for the safety car restart. I wonder if Jelly will serve that 5 seconds when he goes into the pits. But yeah, that's 2 races in a row, these two. Jelly and Vodka Victory. Just 2 of these guys clearly just cannot race together or something. I don't know. Someone's getting a little too fired up or something. Because I don't see how you hit someone there when they've clearly already gotten past you and you still hit into them. Like, and there's also someone watching the stream who has a POV on that. Now, obviously, we got to see the driver's POV on it because that can change the outcome of certain things. But as of right now, that did not look really good for Jelly at all. I mean, when you're the person behind, similar to Vodka last week at Singapore, who was the person behind and hit Jelly, you know, it goes both ways. This time, Jelly was behind Vodka and just went bunk. So. But regardless, he's still going to try to finish as high as he possibly can. Good damage limitation. Safety car is still going to stay out for another lap here. Intervals are still glitched, though they are starting to fix themselves. There we go. Okay, they're moving around here now because Pete the Newfie has just gone into the pits under the safety car. Looks like he's going to change up what tires he's currently on. Pete the Newfie's interval is still glitched for me right now, though. It's the only one that is still glitched. Everyone else's is fixed. I think it glitched just because everyone's cars like stopped at like the same time. Like everyone had to slow down, just like hit the brakes because of that safety car. Telling them they were speeding under, they wanted to avoid speeding under safety car, but Jelly still ended up getting hit with it. I imagine that's what it was anyway. Pete the Newfie is coming out of the pits at the back on the medium tires instead. He's opting for that. Here we go, come through here now. I imagine the safety car will be in this lap. Pete the Newfie is going to be on slightly fresher mediums than everyone else. Interesting call from him. I wonder... maybe he's changed his mind, going to go for a different strategy than what he was originally planning with. Safety car, like I said, is going to be in this lap. 7 drivers remain. Like I said, that's going to be no points for Vodka Victory right out the gate, so that's going to slightly hurt him. Definitely in the constructors anyway, for sure. It's all on Great Ace now to get points for Aston Martin here. So this is a great opportunity for Red Bull, and also Alfa Romeo, to pull some points on Aston. But both McLaren's got a lot to say about that, though. Like I said, starting from the front here, about to get things back underway. Jelly's going to take us back to racing pace. Coming up to the final corner. And here we go. Things are back underway. There goes Jelly. Off and away. Drooply just not too far behind the 2 McLarens. Also had a pretty good restart there, trying to keep up with the 2 of them. Great Ace got himself, Great Ace and Slingshot both ahead of Pete now. Pete's going to have to try to fight to get past the 2 of them. We'll see, is Pete already thinking about making a move on Slingshot? Let's see. Not quite, not yet. Not yet. And here we go. Here we go, here we go. Let's see. Truthfully doing very well, even on the slower tire, to keep up with Sparky here currently. Oh no, and the Red Bull of Pete the Newfie loses it there. Oh no, sorry, Smoke. Oh, I got the Red Bulls confused. The Red Bull of Smoke losing control of his car there. Fortunately, doesn't hit any walls, so he's okay in terms of damage. Meanwhile, his teammate Pete the Newfie gains a position, moves up on Great Ace there. Good stuff to him, but yeah, rough for Smoke there, who just happened to spin the car there. Blue Jelly posts a new fastest lap of the race. So that's going to be rough for Smoke. He's going to be several seconds behind the others now. Great Ace still keeping up Pete the Newfie. And Slingshot, both of them still not too far behind Pete. Got himself up into fourth. The top three are all separated by only a second or two. And what was that? Pete the Newfie went off track completely. Pete the Newfie had to go completely off track there. I guess he missed his braking point and didn't want to screw the other two guys over. So unfortunately, Pete has now lost those positions to Sling and Great Ace. Once again, he's going to have to get them back, I'm afraid. So both Red Bulls also having a tough time here as well. Yellow flag in Sector 3. Looks like Smoke and the Red Bull has gone off again. Man, these two Red Bulls are just having a terrible time here at Abu Dhabi right now. Just cannot keep their cars from sliding out on them. So there we go. That's another slide out there for Smoke. That's his second one. Pete had to go off track earlier. He is going to have DRS here now. Come up to this corner with Sling and Great Ace. Drupally currently not in DRS range of the top two. Oh, looks like Pete going for a nice, clean overtake there on Slingshot. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Sick move there from Pete the Newfie. Him and Slingshot going side by side down the straightaway. Up into the corner. And yeah, not much to say. Super slick move from Pete the Newfie there. Got himself back up ahead of Slingshot. Though, you know, these guys have lost several seconds to the cars ahead, as we can see. But we can see Sparky is keeping up with his teammate. He knows his teammate has the penalty though, so he doesn't really have to put too much pressure on him, though he does take fastest lap from him with the 127.6. Oh no, Great Ace goes wide there. That definitely gave him a warning there, I would say, touching that green grass there. That is a very common spot to get warnings to for track limits, so I imagine Great Ace probably picked one up there. And the two of these guys and Pete have lost substantial time to the other cars. Slingshot going to have DRS on Great Ace here now. Pete is trying to get Great Ace out of his DRS range. I wonder what the two McLarens are going to do. Like I said, if Sparky is lapping faster, will Jelly let Sparky by to go run his race? That is the question. That is certainly the question. Let's see here now. Like I said, these two McLarens are... Oh, hold on. Great Ace getting really close to Pete the Newfie here. Is he going to go for something here around the sweeping corner? No, he doesn't. Like I said, Pete on the faster tire, but Great Ace is doing a good job keeping up with him on the hards. So even with only 7 cars on the grid at the moment, we still have lots of action going on, so that's always great to see. Super tight between these 3 guys here. Drupally, unfortunately, on that slower tire, just hasn't been able to catch up those 2 McLarens just yet, but he's not that far away. He's almost within DRS range. So we shall see. Those two mistakes have really hurt Smoke's race, though. He's going to need something big if he's going to recover from that. Oh, huge bump there for Slingshot and Great Ace. Going over a sausage curb there. That just shows how dangerous sausage curbs can be in Formula 1. Yeah, that could have ruined Slingshot's race right there. That could have been another safety car. But he's okay. He is A-okay, and there we go. The two McLarens do the swap. Jelly lets Sparky by. They do the swap. Makes sense. Looks like Sparky is lapping faster than Jelly, and Jelly has that penalty anyway, so it only makes sense. But now this has allowed Drupally in the Alfa Romeo to catch up to Jelly. Drupally keeping up with Jelly right now. Oh, but Drupally slides out there, though. Just able to stop the car in time to keep it from hitting the wall, though. It is going to cause a yellow flag. Great Ace also gets past Pete the Newfie there. Moves up into 4th. But yeah, unfortunate for Drupally. He had finally caught up to the two McLarens, but he spun out on his own there. On turn 1, coming out of turn 1, he just spun there himself, but fortunately he didn't hit any walls, though, so he at least didn't get any damage on his car. Here goes Pete now, up to the chicane with Great Ace, going through it together. As you see from the back pan, oh no, Pete goes off track once again. Once again, Pete goes off track. And looks like he's going to let Great Ace by, as he did gain an unfair advantage from that. So he is going to hand the position back to Great Ace. Really nice battle between these three guys. But yeah, unfortunately, Drupally was getting all excited there. Drupally had finally caught up to the McLarens, but as soon as he did, he immediately lost control of the car, I'm afraid. And that definitely cost him several seconds. He is starting to recover the time back, though. Got down to like 2 seconds again. So we could see him catch back up there. Oh, Great Ace having trouble there at the Latifi corner. Pete the Newfie snipes him, gets back up into 4th. Sparky now at the lead of the race. Pulled a 3-second gap already on his teammate. He is absolutely flying. Clearly, maybe he's just better at managing his tires than his teammate. That could possibly be what's going on. As we can see here, Slingshot now has also gotten past Great Ace up into 5th. Smoke is also saving time on these guys because they're all the battling they're doing. Smoke was 18 seconds behind, now he's only 14, so Smoke is also doing a good job recovering here. Recovering from those mistakes he made earlier. Here we go, Sling does have DRS on Pete the Newfie. But he is going to back out of it, he's not going to go for anything. Oh, Sling unfortunately misses his braking point there, goes wide. Great Ace manages to avoid him, though, gets ahead of him. A little bit of a mistake there from Sling, getting a little greedy, braking a little late. So that's going to drop him back down to 6th once more. Drupally now almost got down to less than 2 seconds again to Jelly. So if we recall, if we look here, still has that 5-second penalty for ignoring yellow flag, which will not be dropped. You know, we don't... Penalties, the game gives you like track limits and all that, and safe speeding under safety car, yada yada yada, pit lane penalties. We all keep them. That stuff doesn't go to the stewards. That stuff is never getting removed from people's final times. But of course, any big like collision incidents, like we saw earlier on lap 1, that stuff is definitely looked at. And as soon as this race is over, we'll definitely be watching that incident clip for sure. To see the POV on that, because that seemed a little crazy in my opinion from the McLaren driver. And he has been warned. He has been warned. Can't say has been warned in writing. He has been warned. But there we go. Smoke is doing a pit stop now. Smoke going in for a pit stop as Slingshot is here in DRS range of Great Ace. Definitely going to make a move for him on the straightaway there, yeah. Makes sense, had tons of room and time to get it done. Coming down here, if we look at Great Ace's POV here now. Hold on. Pete has managed to pull a lot of time on the two of them, though. He's now 5 seconds up the road from the two of them, in fact. On those less worn medium tires. Like I said, that tire wear does matter a lot here, so maybe that's what he was thinking. Great Ace trying to go wheel to wheel here with Slingshot through this sweeping left. And the two of them almost come together there, but they keep it clean. They keep it safe. Look at these two there. Great Ace goes a little wide, though, comes back on track. But everything's okay. Jelly now also going into the pits to get off the 11-lap-old mediums. It looks like Smoke has now come out on the hards to finish the race. That's his goal. I guess he's going to try to go 17 laps on the hards. Same thing with Jelly. No, Jelly is actually going to go on the softs. So it looks like Jelly might also try to take that fastest lap point from his teammate. A lot of potential to get that here on these softs. Well, yeah, it is going to put Smoke way behind, but now he doesn't have to pit for the rest of the race, too. But yeah, so Jelly is going to come out in the softs. It's basically impossible for him to take those soft tires all the way to the end of the race. So that means that Jelly is guaranteed to have to pit at least once more this race. Probably for a second set of softs, maybe. But right now, so Sparky's still holding lead of the race, hasn't pitted yet. Drooply 5 seconds behind. Pete the Newfie currently holding third. Currently over 6 seconds ahead of Sling and Great Ace now. These two are still going at it. We still got Sling and Sparky both on fairly older mediums. So I imagine we'll see them pit here rather soon. I don't think we'll see them stay out too much longer in these medium tires. Maybe like Sparky is doing, like maybe like another lap or two. Yellow flag in Sector 2, though. And that's going to be our second full safety car of the race. Smoke has gone off track there at the end of the straightaway. Smoke has gone off, and that's going to be another full safety car, the second full safety car of the race. So that's going to be 2 DNFs from Vodka Victory and Black Stappen. And Blue Jelly gets another penalty for speeding under the safety car. That's twice he's been hit with at this race. Twice, speeding under, ignoring yellow flag, and then speeding under safety car. He's been hit with twice here. Did he just get another penalty for speeding under safety car? Yes, now it's a drive-through. Jelly has a drive-through penalty that he has to serve now. Wow, okay. 6 drivers remaining, 2 out, halfway into the race. This is crazy. Not many guys are going to get points here. This is a great opportunity, though, for some of these guys to pull ahead of their rivals. Great Ace, though. I imagine under the safety car we'll see these guys who haven't pitted yet do their pit stop. But yeah, this has gone from bad to worse for Blue Jelly. Got into that lap 1 incident with Vodka Victory. Got the 5-second yellow flag penalty. And now has a drive-through penalty after already doing a pit stop. Oh, but Pete the Newfie also gets a drive-through penalty for speeding under a safety car. And like I said, this stuff is not getting removed. Like, it is what it is. The game is made by Codemasters, and it's on an engine that's fucking broken. And they're making a new game in 24 that's on a new engine for the Series X and S only. So, yeah, it happens. And there goes Pete Newfie with another 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Gets his first track limit penalty there. As you can see, that's Slingshot pulling into the pits now, doing his pit stop under a safety car. Same with Pete, Drooply, and Sparky. Great Ace, though, for some reason, is still staying out another lap on these hards. Like oh, and Great Ace goes completely wide off track there. That's definitely, yeah, Great Ace is definitely getting close to also getting a 3-second time penalty here himself, that's for sure. You can tell he's getting really close to getting one here sooner rather than later. Sparky's still going to be at the lead of the race here, with Drew Bleed not too far behind. Great Ace, like I said, still hasn't done his pit stop under a safety car. Not sure why he didn't do it there. This could be another choke from him, just like Miami, unless he's going to do it now. But similar situation at Miami, he did not pit under a safety car. Not sure why. This could be a huge choke from him here. Once again, if he doesn't pit under the safety car, could be really bad. But yeah, like I said, second full safety car of the race. Smoke, it looked like he just went off there, missed his braking point at the end of the straightaway, and that was it. Just went straight into the wall. That's what it looked like there to me. But yeah, really bad for Jelly here. He has to wait for the safety car to end to serve the drive-through, and he has to pit again regardless, though. He has to pit again. He already pit before the safety car, now he has to pit again after the safety car. Like, it's just, oh god. He hasn't really, you know, this is wasting tire wear on his softs, so this race has, you know, everyone has those days, those rough races where everything just seems to go wrong. And this kind of looks like that's what's happening to him right now. Similar to what happened to his teammate last week at Singapore, but meanwhile his teammate's having a great race right now. No, Great Ace is still not pitting under the safety car. Wow, what a choke. What a choke. Still not pitting. Like, already, folks. So Great Ace is about to lose 20 seconds. He'll be 20 seconds behind everyone, well, other than Jelly, probably, at the end of this safety car. Wow. We're just going to wait here for the safety car to come in. Imagine we'll see it come in here soon, probably at the end of this lap. But yeah, here we go, folks. Looks like the safety car is going to be in this lap. Sparky's going to be at the front on hard tires on the slower compound compared to Drupally, so Drupally might try to fight him for the lead of the race here. Should be very cool to see. Let's look at the pace difference between the two right now. Oh, there is a bit of a difference. But Drupally is now on the medium, so that could change here now. But here we go. Race getting back underway. Like I said, Jelly still needs to serve that drive-through. He's going to have to wait at least till the end of this lap before he can serve that drive-through penalty. Slingshot currently at the back behind Pete the Newfie. Pete and Jelly really close to Great Ace here, who's on these old-ass hard tires. Pete the Newfie going to go make a move here? Oh, terrible fucking Codemasters, man. What a shit camera angle. Couldn't see what was going on there with Pete and Jelly at all. But here we go now, though. Jelly now looking to take the position back from Pete the Newfie. Coming up down the straightaway here. Drupally is also fishing for a move here on Sparky. As you can see here, it looks like... Oh. Okay, things getting a little twirly here between Pete and Jelly, but it's okay. They're still okay. They're still there. Slingshot keeping up, not too far behind. Jelly here just behind Great Ace now. Like I said, Great Ace still on the super old. It's going free wide here around the corner. Pete the Newfie sticks his nose in. Let's see what happens here. Comes to this corner. You see, everyone looks like they're so impatient tonight. Everyone is like not holding back at all. Oh no, Great Ace in the Aston Martin goes way wide off track there. Like I said, just did not brake at all, it looked like to me. And now he's all the way at the back in 6th. There goes Blue Jelly into the pits to serve his drive-through. Pete the Newfie gets very lucky, dodges the wall there. He goes into the pits now as well for some reason. Not sure why. Maybe he got some damage there that I missed from Jelly at the chicane. I'm not sure. But Great Ace also goes into the pits. Great Ace also goes into the pits there now to do his pit stop. And so does, like I said, Jelly just served his drive-through. Hop Up to Droopy is now battling Sparky for the lead of the race. But yeah, again, not sure why, like, what was Great Ace thinking there? Like, I'm still so baffled. Like, I'm still so confused. Like, what was Great Ace thinking? Like, why did he not just pit under the safety car? Just another stupid Great Ace move, in my opinion, similar to Miami. You know, I tell the guys the way it is. I tell, you know, being brutally honest, and that was just... There was no reason for him to do that, in my opinion, to not pit under a safety car there. That was just ridiculous. But here we go. Droopy, keep it up with Sparky. Doing the best he can. Everyone else super separated right now. After all that carnage, Slingshot actually holding 3rd position right now, 7 seconds behind the top 2. The two guys behind him have penalties. If we take a look there now, Pete the Newfie has a free second, and it says Jelly still has that drive-through penalty. I guess he didn't serve the drive-through. Sparky posts a new fast lap of the race at 127.5, and DRS has now been re-enabled. But yeah, so I guess Jelly didn't serve the drive-through. That's so weird. What happened? Why did... Okay, now it's gone. Okay, it was just glitching. I was so confused. Okay, he's now... Oh, it's because he's now gone back into the pits. Man, this game has been some funky tonight. Droopy is also flying, though, posting fast as Sector 1. Looks like he's coming up fast on Sparky. Coming down the straightaway. Droopy Bunyan takes lead of the race from Sparky. Coming up to the chicane here. And now Jelly is coming out on fresh mediums to finish the race. And there we go. His drive-through penalty is finally gone. It's finally gone. Now, he could still gain a position here because, like I said, Pete the Newfie does have that penalty. So if he can get in range of Pete the Newfie, he can definitely steal that position away from him. But we have a battle for the win here between Droopy and Sparky. The other two fastest guys in the qualifying that we saw, besides Jelly and Vodka. This is a great opportunity for either of these guys to get a win here. Everyone else fairly spaced out. Got about 10 laps left of the race. Droopy posts a new fast lap of 126.6. And let's hope that Sparky can keep it together cleaner than his teammate has in the past 2 races. It looks like Sparky on the hards is actually losing some time here to Droopy. Maybe he's taking it easy waiting for Droopy's medium tires to start to wear, because they will wear faster than his hard tires, and that's where Sparky could make up the time, is later on here in the race. Has Jelly pitted again? I'm so confused. It just swapped to saying he's on the stop. Man, this game is glitching out like crazy tonight. We had interval glitches. I'm so confused. That was another glitch there for sure. It said, on my screen, it said that Sparky was on fresh medium tires to finish the race. And now it says he's back on 7-lap old softs. Like, that is such a glitch. But no, he is definitely still on the softs. He has not gone to a different tire compound. And he's definitely going to have to. So we'll see what happens here. Sparky still just barely outside of Drupely's DRS range. Looks like a really tight battle for the win here tonight. This could also be a great opportunity for another double podium for Alfa Romeo. Like I said, they had a double last week at Singapore, and now this could be a second. Could this be a second podium in a row for Slingshot? 9 laps to go in the race. Definitely possible. Like you said, next car behind him is Pete, who's 12, 13 seconds behind, and he has a penalty. So hey, anything's possible. And he is on the hard tires, whereas the cars behind him, like Pete is on the medium, so they're going to wear more as well. I do have it on interval, right? Yeah, okay, just making sure. Like I said, we're getting close to the end of the race here now. Good stuff to the guys who survived. Like I said earlier, we're missing several guys tonight because Thanksgiving week and all that. But no, we still got some guys to show up. But yeah, it'd be interesting to watch that incident clip after the race. See what happened there at the chicane. Why he hit? Because I mean, hey, penalties are penalties. Shit happens. Take the penalty, move on to the next race, you know? There we go. Jelly's doing another pit stop now for a second set of softs. That's basically like all he really can do right now at this point. Those penalties from the yellow flags and from the safety car really screwed him over. But hey, it looks like looks like he could still finish the race here anyway, regardless. Let's see, Sparky just still unable to get within Drupely's DRS range. Both these guys they're evenly matched right now. But, like I said, there's still 7 laps left of the race. And those mediums that Drupely has are going to start wearing. And they are going to wear bad. So I think that's really all it's going to come down to is how good Drupely can manage these medium tires here. Because, to me, even though Drupely's in the lead right now, Sparky definitely in the better position to win this race. Because those medium tires are going to be absolutely dead by the end of this race. So, that's what it's all going to come down to tonight, folks. Is can Drupely Bunyan keep it together on these medium tires? Slingshot still keeping equal time to the car behind, which is Pete. Great Ace is now ahead of Jelly because Jelly had to pit again, but Jelly could potentially catch him before the end of this race. Again, most of the guys pretty spaced out here right now, just trying to finish the race the best they can. Sparky here is burning off a lot of ERS, trying to catch up to Drupely, at least get within that DRS range, so he'll have that to help him out. Jelly posts a new fast lap of the race, 125.3 on the softs. No surprise there. On the soft, Sparky almost in DRS range of Drupal's. Could help him on the following lap. Help him fight for the lead once again. He is gaining a ton of time on Drupal now. Like I said, these mediums are going to fall off a cliff before the end of this race. They're not going to be fun to drive at all. They are going to fall off. Whereas Sparky is on these hards, which he can definitely take to the end of this race. He can definitely take them, you know, the 5-6 laps more that he needs to. But those mediums, it's going to be hard taking those mediums. 16 laps. It's going to be difficult. Slingshot. All the cars behind losing a ton of time to Drupal and Sparky. Crazy, crazy gap right now. However, Jelly has almost caught up to Great Ace once again, 2 seconds behind him. Like I said, Great Ace did that stupid decision not pit under the safety car. That was also really bad. So he could be up there ahead, either fighting with or ahead of Pete right now if he hadn't done that. Here we go. Looks like Jelly getting really close to Great Ace here at the back here. Coming around the corner. He's on these fresh softs. You know, he knows he's faster than Great Ace on these softs, obviously. So maybe he'll go for something here around this corner, or he'll just wait for the straightaway with DRS, I would imagine. Here he goes, coming around. Here he goes. He's almost out of ERS, only got 10% left, but I imagine Great Ace doesn't have that very much. Oh no, Great Ace actually with almost 60% ERS there. So Great Ace got a lot of ERS stored up that he can burn off here. Oh, looks like Jelly's gonna send it on Great Ace. No, okay, no, he's gonna let off. He realized that wasn't gonna work. He let off. And here we go. Meanwhile, Sparky is also now in DRS range of Drupal, like I said, fighting for the lead of the race. Yellow flag in Sector 2, what happened there? Drupal Bunny has got off track. We did not see that. What happened there? I'm not sure if that was Drupal's own tires finally kicking out on him with those mediums, or if that was Sparky and him got into it there on that corner. He got shoved. Again, I couldn't see, so I couldn't tell if there was any contact there between the two drivers at all. Very unsure as to what happened there. Jelly and Great Ace also still going out here in the back. Great Ace goes way wide off track there. He's really fighting for this position with Jelly, and Jelly spins! Just barely nudges the wall there, loses a little bit off the front of his left tire. Slams right into the back there. But manages to get back on track. At this point, he's just trying to finish the race. His race has just been all over the place from the get-go. There he goes off track. Once more. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, 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 ay. Wowzers. Aye, aye, aye. But yeah. So that's rough. Like I said, Drupal, like, we were so busy watching what was going on there, couldn't really, didn't see what happened there between Sparky and Drupal at the end of the first sector. As far as I could tell, I didn't see any contact. All I saw was Drupal spun out there. And, you know, I'm not too surprised on these old mediums if that is what happened. I mean, if it wasn't, it'll be submitted as an incident clip, but again, I didn't see anything. To me, it just looked like Drupal had spun there for some reason. This looks like Drupal might have cost himself the win there. If that's what it was, and he spun out, yeah, these medium tires, that could definitely have costed Drupal Bunyan the win tonight. He's now 3 seconds behind Sparky. Sparky's set to win the race here now. 3 seconds behind. Drupal 3 seconds behind Sparky. But if they hold on like this, this could be a second double podium finish for Alfa Romeo, 2 races in a row. So this could be really good points for the team to help them catch up to Red Bull and Aston Martin, who have both had a really rough night. It's going to be a solid race for them as a unit. Oh, Druply goes way wide off there again. I'm surprised people haven't been getting as many track limit penalties there, as Pete's the only one who's gotten one tonight. I'm very surprised. No one else has gotten hit with one, considering how many times people have messed up there on that first turn. Pushing it way too hard. Druply's also almost out of ERS, doing everything he can to try to close time to Sparky in case Sparky makes a mistake. But Sparky still holding on to 50% ERS there, still has a lot in the tank, so he's just trying to close it out here now. Only a couple laps left to go. And yeah, like I said, I hope that was just like a mistake that Druply made. I don't think there was any contact there between the two. Hopefully there wasn't. Druply burning off the last bit of his ERS that he has. Sparky not even using it. Druply, surprisingly, on these old mediums, is actually starting to save some time on Sparky. Don't know how, but he is. In certain parts of the track, he is definitely saving time on Sparky. But again, Sparky isn't burning off his ERS, though, either, for some reason. Maybe Sparky underfueled the car or something? He's being careful. He doesn't want to run out of fuel at the end of the race here or something? Very strange. Druply only 2 seconds behind Sparky now. But again, there's only 2 laps to go. So, still going to be tough for him to catch him for the win here, but regardless, no, Druply is gaining even more time on Sparky now. Got down to 1.5. I mean, I guess Sparky's having trouble with the tire wear here as well. Sparky's still not burning off that ERS, has a ton saved up and isn't using it. He could be using it just to secure the win here, keep Druply Bunyan at bay. But he is not. But we are coming to the final lap here now, very shortly. Everyone all around the same tire wear pretty much. On those 14 lap old tires. Across the board, come to the final lap here now. Sparky looking to secure the win here for McLaren. If so, I believe this will be 3 wins in a row for McLaren, because I believe Sparky won Hungary, Jelly won Singapore, so this will be 3 wins in a row for the McLaren duo. Though obviously, it's a shame what happened there on lap 1 with Vodka and Jelly once again. I just don't understand, like, don't you want to win fair and square? Like, just know that you're better because you won fair and square instead of having to hit people to get past them? I don't understand that, but Druply's using every bit of ERS he possibly can. Don't know why Sparky's not. Maybe he is. We're watching Druply right now. We're still a bit too far back, though, to go for a move on Sparky, though. Had to let off. Sparky now is finally getting the memo. He's finally using his ERS. I'm not sure. Maybe he wasn't looking. Maybe he wasn't looking at the lap counter. I'm not sure, but yeah, he's definitely burning it now. He's burning that ERS there now to get the win over Druply here. Druply giving it everything he got, though, coming through the final sector here now. It's going to be close between the two, coming to the finish line. And let's see, coming around the final corner here. Oh no, and Druply's car gets a little twitchy. Druply has to let off there. So there you have it, folks. Sparky is your winner tonight for McLaren. Druply Bunyan finishes second for Alfa Romeo. Next car to cross the line will be Slingshot, and the Alfa Romeo come through the third and final sector here now. Final 2 corners. He just has to get across the line. Next car behind him is Pete Danufi, who is 12 seconds behind. So, as you can see, yeah, he can take it as easy as he wants around that final corner, and there you go. Slingshot crosses the line. That's 2 podiums in a row for Slingshot and Alfa Romeo as a whole. Awesome work from the Alfa Romeo duo these past 2 weekends. They've just been on point, and you got to give them credit for that. Awesome work. Congrats to Droop and Slingshot for still getting up there. There's our podium tonight. Pete the Newfie, even with the time penalty, finishes 4th, though, for Red Bull. To still get points. Technically gets points over his teammate and Vodka Victory there in the standings. Great Ace finishing 5th. So he will get some points for Aston Martin, so they're not completely left without points this week. And then the last card across the line will be Jelly in the McLaren. But obviously he will be under investigation for that lap 1 incident with Vodka Victory. Which, you know, in our rules that we amended this back several months ago, after the whole fiasco with Australia, that, you know, no race restarts after the very first lap. And, you know, if people had wanted to make that restart call on the first lap, they should have done it on the first lap. But, you know, you don't do a race restart just because 2 guys get into it. That's not how race restarts work. They're more for game-breaking bugs and such. Regardless. But yeah, good stuff to Sparky. Secures, I believe, his 3rd win in NACS. Monaco, Hungary, and now this. Basically, you know, he wasn't the fastest in qualifying, but he just benefited off of, you know, the incidents between, you know, and the problems his teammate had and Vodka Victory getting crashed out. And just the fact that he was on the opposite strategy to Druply, and that opposite strategy just happened to be the winning one. But yeah, we're going to get Sparky and the 2 Alfa Romeos here in the party for a quick little post-race interview before we conclude things tonight, folks. So let's do that.
Check.
Hello, hello. Make sure your audio is included.
Yeah, last time I didn't have it on, so this time I got it.
Yeah. Yeah, last time Druply was the only one who had his audio included. That's what he was telling me, so.
you said the thing, man, and I was just going. And then
so all three, you make sure you got your audio included this time, boys.
Nothing, man.
Yeah, Sparky just left.
I'll invite him back.
Damn it, man. I don't know if I braked on the rumble strip or what I did.
Yeah, so I'll talk with you first then, Druply. So that was, you just made your own mistake there, did you? Because I kind of only caught the end of it there. So.
Man, I don't know if I braked on the rumble strip or what, but going into the brakes right there, I braked at a normal point and everything, so I wanted to focus on the exit. And my wheel literally yanked so hard to the left, it yanked the wheel out of my hand, and like I couldn't, like it was just oscillating back and forth, so I couldn't get a hold of it to try and catch the car.
Yeah, no, but other than that, man, solid drive. Just the fact that you managed those medium tires, because obviously you were on the opposite strategy to Sparky, and unfortunately that just happened to not be the right one, with how things went.
Safety car didn't come out a couple laps later.
Yeah, I kind of screwed you over there a little bit, but regardless, still a double podium finish there for Alfa Romeo. Sling, how's that feel, man? Two podiums in a row.
Good. It felt good, man. I'll take it. I will take it all day, every day. Thanks
for you guys here these past 2 weekends, gotta say.
I wasn't expecting to finish like that for myself, so I'll take what I got.
Both of these tracks, like Singapore and Abu Dhabi, they've both been very tough tracks to manage full race on, so good stuff. And then obviously Sparky, I don't know, make sure you got your audio included there, bud, but yeah, good stuff on the win. You know, you managed it well there. I know. I did want to ask though about the final lap there, because I saw your ERS was built up to like 60%. I'm like, he's not burning anything. What's going on? Yeah, Yeah, final little scrap there on the final lap. Yeah.
Good shit, Bubba. Good shit.
Yeah, good shit, fellas. Back
Good
here
racing.
again with. That's actually the third McLaren win in a row, I think, right? Because Hungary, Singapore, and now this, right?
I think so.
I believe. So you guys are on good form as well in terms of just getting those consistent finishes there in points, because you guys obviously joined, you know, a few weeks late into the NACS season. You know, we're already 4 or 5 weeks in, so you guys started on the back foot, but doing a good job to catch up. And yeah, not much else to say, guys. I mean, next week is going to be a banger of a race. Next week is Silverstone, a track that everyone and their grandmother pretty much loves. So
just hope it's not raining.
Right quick for Sparks.
Just hope it's not
What was going
raining.
on with the first safety car when it came out? Like,
oh yeah, everyone just like stopped. Everyone just came.
yeah,
I've
like,
never seen anything like that before in my
me and
life.
Sparks. I think Sparks should have been the person in first, because like after fucking Blue Joey got into it, I think me and him both passed them before the safety car came out. But
Good job, guys.
see, that's well, no. See, they gave me illegal overtake every time I got ahead of you. Like that's why I was trying to let you by me.
Yeah, there were several game
I had,
bugs
like,
during that game. Like for example, at one point it said Jelly had gone through the pits and came out on the on a fresh set of mediums, and then like later that lap it swapped to say he was still on the softs, on the side of my screen. So that was weird. The intervals were also glitched at the beginning. So yeah, there was some weird
to get rid of his drive-through under safety car and change his tires too, though.
Yeah, I don't think his first pit worked either. I think yeah, it still said he had the drive-through and he had to go through again.
The pits under a safety car.
No, he wasn't under a safety car. He went through the pits, and when he came out, it's still I'm like okay, he's serving his drive-through, and then no, he still had the drive-through. So that's just Codemasters. I mean, there was one point where I was trying to catch. There was a battle going on, and I don't know who it was. It might have been Slingshot and someone, or 2E, I don't know. But I was trying to catch a battle, and I clicked the camera button, and like the camera angle wasn't showing anyone. It wasn't showing any cars. I was like, man, Codemasters, good job, guys.
That track's glitchy.
Yeah, exactly.
That track's glitchy anyways for me, man. Like, I hate that track.
Yeah, it was glitching last year's game too. I remember last race we had here, Droop. There was a lot of yellow flag stuff and all that. Yeah,
we had a couple restarts too, I think.
Yeah, but regardless, fellas, it was good stuff. Like I said, next week, same time to anyone watching, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time next Saturday for Silverstone. So that should be a good one. That's a track everyone I think is looking forward to. So yeah, I've been your host, Sidoni Muse, and we'll see you guys next week with NACS for race 15 at Silverstone.
Alright, good shit, works. Good. Thanks, Muse.
Yeah, cheers.